Hello, people. How are we all doing? I hope we are all doing well, and I hope everyone is having a good Friday. And I hope everyone is doing good. I've done a bit of a change tonight. I've made this shot a little bit tighter. So let me know if you like it or not. If not, I can always change it back on the next one. I just made it a little bit tighter just to make it, I don't know. I like playing around with things just to see what things work. And sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And sometimes I have to just go, all right, knock it off. But yeah, I'm just playing around with things at the minute. The international break, you'll get a lot of this kind of mucking about and seeing how we could get things. Ian in Tech for Tex, how are you? Ian in Daniel. 6 out of 7. That's decent, mate. That's good. Ian in all, I hope you all feel. I'm feeling good. I'm good tonight. I've had a good day. I'm in a weird mood. I'm in a really weird mood. I'm in a really guffed mood. I've been in it all day. I've had no kids all day. I've had no missus at home. I've had a day of just playing farm sim nearly all day, and I'm just in a very weird mood. So bear with. This could be fun. No sign of the plonk still, so 10. Yep. Be higher, but one neighbour thinks it's bonfire night. Problem is, a lot are going to do their bonfire night this weekend because the weather was crap last weekend. What normally happens if it's nice weather the one weekend, they don't do it, and then the weekend that is nice weather, they do it. It's weird. It's yeah. In into chat, I'm currently at free mental health and stuff. The loss of a very close friend yesterday, someone I've known well over 15 years, and helping with my DJing. Oh mate, I am so sorry, mate. Hugs, mate. Put hearts in the chat for DJ, one of the amazing moderators I've got who will give the shirt off his back if you needed it, and it's not nice when you lose people. It's very, very hard to like come to, especially when you've known them for so long, and when they've always tried to help and stuff. So yeah, we're here for you, man. We're here for you, man. But last night was interesting, wasn't it? That supporter trust was very, very interesting. I think it did what it needed to do. It says some things that we knew but it also told us that we're in a good position for January. We still got to keep money coming in, though. Let's just remember we've got to keep money coming in. Will the new owners be compelled to revamp Hill, or can they put it off till we get prem? Jimmy, I think it's like if you buy a house. If you buy a house, you're not at liberty to do anything to it. All you've got to do is maintain that it's structurally sound. Now, we know Hillsborough is not structurally sound at times. So I think they're going to not be compelled, but I think they're going to have to do stuff just to keep regulations in board. And it'd be dumb if they didn't. From what it sounded like last night at the Supporter Trust, they are some of the people who are going into Hillsborough are not just coming in and putting a little bit of money down. It sounds like they want to do big things, is what I got from Chris. So it's interesting in that one. So I don't know. I don't think it's the case they can put it off till Prem. I think Hillsborough need to have some redevelopment on it. I think it needs to be modernised. I think it needs to be brought up to a standard where it's better. Cantilever stand is 60 years old. It needs to be better. Rest in peace, Adam Drape. He was a Newcastle fan, but always had good banter with him. To Adam. Say about your mate DJ Ads Man White. I was a long time DJ myself. Great news about next month's wager. It's very good about the wager. It's very, very good indeed. Good evening, mate. Hope you're fine. We're good, Glenn. We're all good. We're all good. Time of year where I'm kind of a bit. I get as soon as next week hits and we get to the back end of November, I get a bit panicky because I've got 2 kids' birthdays to get done in a week, and then I've got Christmas. So I get to that point where I'm like, have we got everything? Is this done? Is that done? I get a bit squirrely, so I'm a bit like, I'm getting to my. Not panic station, but making sure everything's got and we've got everything sorted. Ian and Jack, another positive week to be now. Not used to it. No, it's weird, isn't it? No worries, man. You know where we are if you need us, man. You know exactly where we are if you need us. I'm only a method away, as you know. And it's one of those things where at the minute with Wednesday, It's so odd hearing positive things. Wages are sorted for this month and next month. There's cash flow to January. There's £1 million profit in. £1 million profit. Let's just think about that. That's £1 million that we as a fan base have managed to generate in the face of about not even a month. What, we went into admin end of October-ish? Like 23rd? So it's not even been a month. We brought in £1 million and it's not even been a month, which is insane. Very good work by Our Talk on the on sorting stuff out. Then really good, amazing work by the trust. Again, it just shows you how everything is. Let's have a look. Cheaper to do as much as they can during the summer. Ready for Prem. Ipswich did a video on all the upgrades they had to do for Fulham Road. And that's an eye-opener as Harpotters. Lewis, if you can, put that in the chat. I think some people would love to watch that. Good evening, Dan. Good fun. Love to stay. Evening, Lou. How are you? And the fireworks have started. Yay. Jesus Christ, lad. Can you hear them? Okay, we're going to be dealing with that tonight then. We are going to be dealing with fireworks, and they're probably going to be loud, which is not great. I know you can. You're in the house. Anyone got tickets for Derby? I don't know if people got them yet. People are going for it. I won't be able to do it, sadly. And the Derby in February, which is going to be another Sunday game. It's timing for me. I'm having to figure out what I can do and what I can't do. And the thing in my health, ups and flows, and it just, I don't have, with my health condition, a day where I can say, yeah, I'm good today. Kind of thing. It's one of the things where it doesn't work like that, and I kind of hate it. I kind of hate it a little bit. Where do you put it? Put that video in the chat, Lewis. Had enough of the fireworks now. Oh, I kind of had a go at. Used to like fireworks, and I think if you come do it to one night, it's lovely. But they don't do it to one night anymore, do they? They do it over like a period. Don't know if it has anyone. I don't know if this happened for me, anyone, but I've had my priority point taken off. I think a lot of people have had their priority point taken off them because it's someone said about it. Someone said about it. I can't remember what it was. It's something because it's to do with DC. It doesn't roll over or creditors and stuff. Jack Hunt isn't being looked at, mate. Jack Hunt isn't being looked at. He's been looking at stuff. It's one of the ones where he could be looked at if we don't get someone else, and he had trained with us. But I think it's more of he's training with us to keep fit to get to another club, not to a point where we might sign him. If he does, fantastic, great. But how many games are you going to be able to get out of him? That's my issue. Anyone who comes in a free agent, we need to be able to get a lot of games out of him. And I'll be honest with you, not the position we need with Jack. Liam Cooper, absolutely. Jack, not the person we need. The person we need is going to be who's going to replace Jan Valery. Who put that name in there? You put that name in there. I think we did look at him at one point. It would be good signing. The fact that people are getting shown around the ground. Yeah, it just shows you how far along the takeover process is and how far along people are going to start looking. And I think the more times you get this, the better. And it was weird today, no press conference, because I can only imagine that normally we would have a press conference about 2:00, and I wonder if they left early to get down to Southampton in good time, because it'll be a long journey. So I wonder if they've got no presser today. That's the only problem if you have a Wednesday game and then you're away the following Saturday. So it's a long, long bit. So no presser, but I don't think it needed much, to be fair. I think Chris Wigfield did a lot of talking last night at this forum. I think he did well. Can you get the likes up, people? By the look of that, it's saying it's on 16 because I don't have my glasses on because I'm in Egypt. 13, 36 people watching, 14 likes. Thank you very much. I much appreciate it. But we got that situation where we're in a position now where we can have the administrators show people what we are and what we can do. Like, if you want to show how good we are, go show them what we did after the Sunderland game. Show them what we did after the Coventry game, where we raised money for charities with people who were idiots in our fan base, who were absolute morons in our fan base. And we went, that's not going to happen on our watch. We actually did something different. We did something that we could do. We did look at Dennis. I remember you speaking on him. Can't remember it with a video live. I thought I recognised it. I think we did look at him. The thing is, you'll say, and I'll probably find the video or find the live stream, but we have looked at him in the past. It won't be a bad shout. There's some very good free agents, but with free agents, it's getting them up to speed. How fast can you get them to match day ready? That's the thing. You have got a good question there, mate. Let me have a look. Yes, I do. Thank you, mate. Much appreciate that. Oh, I would have been messaging. I'll have to bring them down. No, I have my glasses. Thank you, mate. And they are dark. Hang on. Just to give you context of how dark I have to have my glasses, which is insane. That's how dark my glasses are. They're ridiculous. They're like the highest or lowest grade you can have for having tints in, kind of thing. They're insane. Can't wait. Ian in Lodo, how well? Oh yeah, they are good. They're very good, mate. They are very good. I don't know why that did that. It's wanted to, yeah. Ian in Lodo, I can't wait for the Wednesday when freeze and lows don't come into the conversation. It'll be nice when we can like put money, and I can't wait until we get to the point where we're putting money to young players who we know are going to be really good for the future. Like a Gassama, like a little bit of a Masaba. Masaba's having a whale of a time in Turkey. All right, Dean, how are you, mate? Hope you're well. Hope family's well. Hope the kid's good. And we got that thing at the minute where we're in. Yeah, they're dark. They are very, very dark. But imagine wearing them when it's pitch black outside, and all you can see pretty much is street lights, car lights, and the path adjust. I have to have them on permanently pretty much in Christmas time because of people's house lights and stuff. It's a royal pain in my backside. They are very dark, but they're dark for a reason, safety. Some people don't have safety glasses. I do. Let's hope we do Birmingham and come back to. I think we will. The thing I got is, you look at who we are potentially going down with, Sheffield United and Norwich at the moment. That took, they are good. It's going to be like when we did the season when we came up and we just got it, kind of thing with the playoff, with how close it was. It's going to be like that if they get their arses in gear. The problem is they don't have their arses in gear. Sheffield United seem to be fluttering already. And from what some of the rumours are, they are not happy about the ownership. The ownership are not happy, sorry. And with Norwich, it's the same thing. They're not happy with the ownership. Will take time, but generally believe the whole Football League and some Prem teams are going to see a big when they really are. Down the lockdown road, get the face on. Yeah. Actually, Naka just got home after realising I left my wallet at home and lost my server and everyone had gone from work. I had to walk it home. Oh, mate, you haven't missed anything. Go get a beer. I have a pair of Ray-Bans that shade in the late 80s. Cool as was too vain to admit that I couldn't see the bleeding thing. Yeah, I can understand that. Oh, good, but my boys are at the age now where you have found them out teenagers. All, mate, I've got a 7-year-old going on 17. I've got a 7-year-old going on 17. I am not looking forward to her being a teenager. It is going to do my head in. I personally don't see. I do, Glenn. They're not in a good way. You can't. The problem you've got with United, they're not gelling. You've now got a bunch of players that are not Wilder players. None of them are Wilder's lads. They're not the players he wanted. Like, they made a choice, went in a different direction, and you look at the players that are in, they're not playing like a Sheffield United team. They might come after the break, do well against us, and go on a run and get out of it. But I think the cracks there already. For how much they've spent and for how they've done, it can be difficult, I think, to get them going again. They are conceding so many goals this season, and I think that's what you got to be really careful of for them, is their goal difference. Because they might be fine on points, but if their goal difference drags them into it, that's another story. The difference is in January, they'll be able to strengthen. It all depends on what they strengthen. For us, it's about just seeing what happens. Like someone put in the thing saying, have we appealed the point deduction yet? And it's like, you can't appeal the point deduction when we don't have the point deduction yet. We haven't got it. Like, it's at the independent, it'll go to the EFL, and then we'll appeal it. It'll go to the independent lot, and then we will do it. Let's just talk about the Norwich game quickly then, because this is a debrief of well. What a good way to start that game by Barry Bannon. But early doors, they nearly scared us a little bit. It was a really good chance, and I offer pretty much gifted it them, and we have to be careful. Like, we can't keep giving presents like that. And that's the thing. Sheffield United haven't got the mentality. Chemistry isn't the wilder chemistry, and he's always throwing his toys out the pram with his deflected tactics. Everyone else have thought but his. Can you imagine the League One derby next season? It will be amazing season, potentially like we picked them to the autos. Yep, be good. Giving a kid a toy that doesn't want it and play with it. What shirt is this? This is one of the shirts, my friend, from the mystery box. I will show you here. It is the Lincoln Reds Imps Gibraltar. I've got another one on the way, so hopefully during the international break we'll have one of them to do. It's a really nice shirt, to be fair. Hey up, Bob123, and everyone in the chat with Bob123 and Mary. A happy birthday. It's his birthday today. Wishing him a happy birthday and embarrassing. Norris on the pole, Pulisic third. Nice. That's not bad. That's decent. But I think it's one of those things where we got the situation, and the 56 of you, so get happy. 57, get the to 18, please. Higher, please. I much appreciate it. I'm good, Ronald. How are you, mate? Happy birthday, Bob. Happy birthday, Bob. Happy birthday, pal. See, you love Rob. Wednesday, like I said, mate, we always put a shit show versus the poorest team, and that's the better informed team that it would went away. We did well. Good thought, Tix. I hadn't seen that. I hadn't seen that. Well thought, Jess. It would be good to rebuild in League One and Pro ready for. I think if you're going down to League One, you've got to set it up as a championship, a lower end championship club, higher end League One team. So that's the way you do it. I think that's how you really got to play that game. It got to be a championship lower league with some good quality. And that's difficult to do, by the way. That's not easy. A lot of people will get it wrong. And that's the problem. And we're just going to make sure we have the new ownership. When it comes in, there's two big words I want to hear more than anything is infrastructure. Structure. That's what I want to hear more than how we're going to do it on the pitch, how many players we're going to do that. I want to hear that thing behind the scenes are getting a lot better. Happy birthday, good sir. I hope you're having an adult pop or 5. Not green tip, but close. It is indeed. And I think it's one of those things for me that I want to know that the behind the scenes stuff is so. I want to know we finally got. I want to see us have a proper scouting network set up again and actually get some very good scouts. I love a director of football. I really would like a director of football, but the director of football things you have to get right. If you don't get it right, you end up with a Norwich situation. Norwich right now have got a director of football, yet it's not working. The manager they brought in before Manning was his guy. It didn't work. They let him go after the season. Everything's got to be working from all fronts, and it's going to be very difficult to do so. I hope the new owner wants to keep the man who got. No, he's a good of it. Cat 22, mate. Keeping Henrik as a Cat 22. I would like to see him kept and giving him a chance to do something. I think he deserves that. My situation is how much do they want a clean break from the past? How many times do we have new people coming in? It's a clean break. I don't want them to come in, not give Henrik a chance, or do what DC did and sack him and then bring somebody else. Yes, it worked with Carlos, but Stuart Gray didn't get a chance to look at that and use that money and build infrastructures. So I think for me, I think you give him a bit of a chance and see what happens, and then if it's not working, you assess it then. But I actually think what Henrik's doing is getting a tune out of these lads, and it is slowly but surely improving. But again, you've got to think about what he's having to deal with, what he's having to play with. He's literally having to play kids who are then not used to playing first-team football, so they're getting knackered, they're getting absolutely gassed, and then they're getting injured. So it's that whole Cat-22. Like, going back to the Norwich game, we had an early scare, bad defending by Iorfa, but Barry Bannon does Barry Bannon things, which is go against Liam Manning teams from 35 yards. It's just what the man does. What the man does, he shoots from 35 and it goes in against Liam Manning. Liam Manning must get sick and tired of seeing him. But you look at the second half, we did pretty well, had some chances. That Jamal Lowe chance was a bad miss, but the abuse I've seen him get and some of the kind of pelters he got, I think, calm it down a little bit. Like, generally calm it down a little bit. He could have quite easily left and didn't. He chose to stay. He could have quite easily left, chose to stay, and he wanted to stay. Remember that. These players that are here, a lot of them have stayed, and they haven't just gone. Like Michael Smith isn't getting a game at the minute at Preston. I don't know if he's injured or not, but he's only coming off the bench. What we will give for having a Michael Smith right now. Let's have a look. Let's face it, it can't get much worse behind the scenes. Chancellor made the dog did everything. He did indeed. If the new owners are sensible, they'll see Henrik is the idea of getting that a little. I agree. I just hope him, who shall not be named, gets a little. He'll only get about potentially 5, maybe 6 million out of it, considering he could have got 50 to 40 million, and he decided to be an absolute idiot. But opinion, by the way, that's my opinion before any DC people are watching. Good luck this week, and we'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Thank you, Steve. It was lovely to see you in the chat on Wednesday night. Good luck at Cairo. I really hope you get a win just for your fan base, because it sounds like it is turning very, very toxic there at the minute. And I don't like seeing it for any club kind of thing. And then it just shows you where the Football League and a lot of clubs are at the minute. Think J Lo will come good in League One. If the EFL let us get these players in, that tells us. I don't think it does, mate. No, it doesn't. The takeover and the player coming in are separate. The takeover and player coming in are not combined. They're not linked. No one can, whoever's going in for a takeover, can be involved until it's all signed, sealed, and delivered. It can't. They're not going to correlate. You wouldn't have the administration speaking about getting players in now. You'd be talking back end of November and December getting players in, because then you know what your preferred bidders are in. I don't think it is that way, mate. I think that thinking needs to be put on the back burner a little bit. I think we're speaking to the FL because we don't have enough players. I think Rob and said we could know. He did say we could know the preferred bidder by Derby game. The young lads are getting great at bid. That will stand them in good stead for next season. I agree. Have you seen Mr. Jordan talk about DC could get millions and drag the sale and get? I've seen it, mate. And all that'll happen is the administrator will go to court, put their evidence in front, and a good judge will turn around and go in favour of the administrators because they'll go, look, he's run the club into the ground. Stop. Like, they can see all the good work they've done already. I think anyone who does that, and you've got to remember, it talk but. Take whatever Jordan and talk but say with a pinch of salt. They are there to make headline. They are there to make a media headline. That is their job. Their job is to do that. Their job is to literally make the headline, get people talking. We're talking about it right now. They've done their job. That's the thing. Like, the problem is, I get what Simon John's saying, and he's right. He could drag it out. But I don't see how that happens. Generally, I don't see how it happened. Seriously, I really don't. Also, anyone noted Punky's looking more and more like... I am a little bit today. I am a little bit. We all went today. Hey, Duran, I ain't seen you in a while. Hope you're well. Everyone flagging Ugbo off. Remember when he was good? We had a Pervader. Vote by a player. But the thing is, I said it at the time. If you bring Ugbo, you need to bring in someone to make chances for him. We've made chances for him, but the problem is, how are you making chances? Because we've changed completely how we played when we got Ugbo in permanently. We didn't play that style of football. It went to a completely different style. And some players fit some styles. Puncture for drum and bass album income. I do your trade. You're my kit for a month and your deck for a month, and we'll see what we can make between us. But it's one of those things where we gotta be really, really careful. We gotta be really careful with how it. I'm not saying we can't slag players off. Football is about opinions. It's all about opinions. So it's that whole thing. So it's interesting. Don't think Ugbo plays much, if at all, with buyers. The AFL rules are unsecured credit demand. We will not know as far as I heard he get 25p in the pound, which Chris said last night will be about 14 million. Well, there you go. He'll get 14 million out the deal. And if he turns around and goes no, and goes, I want more, kind of thing, out of it, here's the thing. A court will go, well, you could call the administrators in. They got you a deal. Take it. They literally just take it to court. They'll take it to court, and I can guarantee you, Chansiri hasn't got the money to pay for legal fees. Why do you think he got administrators in? Chansiri's not got that kind of cash to front up for... Look at the whole thing from the trust last night about suing the trust, and it cost him 60k. Kind of thing. It's that whole kind of thing. You've got to realize that we still owe him money because he's one of the bigger creditors, but he's down at the bottom, kind of thing. So it's that whole thing. What makes me laugh? Didn't one of the administrators the only 2 weeks they made £1 million profit? That shows how. But yep, it does. Let's not talk about DC. It gives me an instant headache. Sadly, mate, until the club is sold, he's part of currently the conversation. Once the club is sold, we can put that man in the path and go to Mr. Call him Mr. Meadows on Instagram. Please, if you're going to get your shirt changed, they've got some cracking ideas from the Wednesday week, or Fuzz Lot as now they're known, to kind of make it so your Chansiri name is gone, kind of thing. So that's the kind of thing for me. Chris did say that, and that if we didn't pay all creditors. Andrew too, where have I said he didn't say it? Hang on. Where has anyone said they haven't said it, Andrew? I wanna just clear this before we start anything. No one has said that it didn't get said last night. So don't come in with something saying he did say that. No one said he didn't. And we all know about the 15-point deduction. I've mentioned it. I've done the video on it. I understand. We know that if not all creditors are paid off, we'll get another point deduction. We have to get all creditors paid off. And if we don't, We already know we're down in League One. And if we get another one, we get another one. It's about making sure we can get the best deal. The thing is, we should be able to, like they said before, they can get it to a court if they need to. But they may have to turn around to new ownership and go, you're going to get a thing. Right, thank you, mate. The way it was written, it came in saying he did say that, like someone has disagreed and said that he hadn't said that. So you can see my point at the content creator, streamer kind of thing. Wording doesn't sometimes come well in comment section, Andrew. So take my apology, but wording sometimes just doesn't come around. When you read it, it doesn't read that way. It's one of them. Common sense should have prevailed. He should have accepted before. I mean, we would have had a chance to be. We wouldn't have a chance. No, we wouldn't. How would we had a chance to be competitive? We were already in the mud. April the 12th was his last time he said he had anyone really. He went to like actually confirm until after everything came out. We still wouldn't have been competitive because we would still have had embargoes. We still would have a transfer thing. We wouldn't have been competitive, Glenn. Even if he tried to sell, say, June or July, we would have still had embargoes and transfer fees. We wouldn't have been competitive. We wouldn't have been ready. Look at how hard it was to bring any players in on deadline day. We only got Harry and Mass in because of Man United paying most of his loan. All his loan, sorry, not most of. And it's sounding like they want to keep him here for the whole season. And I say, thank you very much. Get it sorted. They avoid headache from everyone in the future, like call DC Mr. Well, what you calling? How about we just call him the Golden Elephant? How about we just call him the Golden Elephant, and that's the key word on this channel for when you're talking about DC. If you want to talk about DC, just mention the Golden Elephant. Everybody in here will know what you're on about. Kind of thing. You got to think about it, Glenn. We were already in the mud in April. We weren't able to get anyone. We weren't able to do pre-season. We were already in a situation where things were already spiraling. Like, the moment we managed to, I think we managed to pay May wages, and then we didn't get to pay anyone else's. April was the time when Florida Consul came calling, missed their chance. They came calling, but he didn't answer it. Remember, April when he did the statement. He did, the last time we heard from DC was the 12th of April. We hadn't heard from him since. He told MPs, the Golden Elephant told MPs to go away. He told people not to bother. That effing guy, yeah. If they let us keep him, I think we should pay part of his wages for thank you. There might be something that they might just turn around and say, look, have him. It might be a case we turn around next season and go, is there any chance we get him? We'll pay all of it, or we'll pay most of it, considering you helped the last time. We don't know. We're playing if, buts, and maybes at the minute, so that's the thing. I have something that begins with T and M. Yeah, YouTube won't like that. They won't like the C1 either, sadly. Yeah. We all know what we like to call him, but there's certain things we can't call him. Like, let's be brutally honest, I did a stream where I told the man to F off repeatedly. And that was last November. Oh my God, that was a year ago. Oh my God, it was a year ago pretty much to the day I told Chanseri to F off on stream. Because we got that thing come up saying he was, what was it? The HMRC thing hadn't done. It was announced just before or in the middle of an international break, if I remember. I need to find my comment section. I've lost it again. Sorry. I did hear what Chris Turner said. Do you hear Keith Hackett's thing about him? With the meals and stuff, with head Mac and stuff. It just... it's just... The book on the Chanseri years is going to be just... I want to review it. Someone get Miller, Cran, whoever, some insider, the unknown accountant, the unknown groundman. We've had the unknown footballer. Let's have the unknown personal secretary. something. DC doesn't have a say in the sale as such, but he got to agree to a deal that is his part of being paid, basically. But in terms of it, he does have a say, but he doesn't have a say, if that makes sense. The administrators are here to do that, so he doesn't. He can turn around and say no, and they can go to a judge. And if the judge rules in favour of the administration, he gets what he gets. Or you get a situation where, yay, someone did it. Yeah, I was hoping for that. Well done, John. Or you'll get something where he'll turn it down. And this is the thing. A lot of people have read that Jordan thing. If he turns it down and he doesn't accept it, -15 if we haven't paid all creditors, we'll have another point deduction. So it's that whole thing where you have got to hope he sees sensors and sees it going, it's either get this or get nothing. And I don't think he can afford to get nothing. Like, I'll use the thing that we always do with anyone who starts YouTube, right? Anyone who starts YouTube, I always tell them we all start on the same number, 0. We all start on 0 views, 0 subs, 0 likes. We all start on the same number. So we're all at an equal thing. So Chansiri got the situation, but say it's 23p per share and it's 14 million. 14 million's a lot better than nothing. Like, we've all say, yeah, let's take 14 million. What are your thoughts on the Mike Ashley speculation? It's the kind of person who will come in for us. This is the kind of stuff he would do, but he normally comes in when there isn't a lot of people actually after the club. So a lot of times it can sometimes be when it's not a lot of people after the club. Mike Ashley will be here as a quick one, get us up, and then sell us again. I think Mike Ashley will be here to stabilise us, get us stable, get us a bit of a yo-yo team, maybe try and get a mid-table, and then try and sell us on again, kind of thing. With Mike Ashley, he did put a lot of money into Newcastle, and he made them profitable. There's a thing. Year after year, you used to see like Newcastle have made 7 million this year in profit. They've made 8 million profit. He ran it as a business, but not as a football business. And the thing is, a lot of Newcastle fans don't like him for everything he did, and I get it. But when we're in the position we're in, it's luckily we're not the ones that are going to do it. And at the end of the day, it does sometimes come to the best deal in terms of money, like Chris said last night. It's more about who's got the better budget, who's got the best money. They'll put the plan in place and they'll show them, and it's about who can pass that EFL test. That EFL test is hard. Like, generally, that EFL test is hard to pass now. They've properly ramped it since everything that's happened recently. The Golden Elephant book will be obscene publication, yeah. Could do with a Josh Windass going on the undercosh, yeah. Dumbo. 18 plus section. We'll love to see the book from DC 10 years. I've just read that. Think Mike Ashley is a stopgap, and I have a feeling there's a bigger long-term money player on the table. I agree. If there's a number of confirmed bids, I can't see Ashley being preferred bidder. Yep. Do you think a single business? I don't know, Daniel. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure. I am not sure about that. Generally, I'm not too sure on it. So yeah. Walton for when did I miss something? I thought the administrator took all the decisions off. I think he takes all running. I think it's all running, like running at the club. All decisions like that get taken off me. But I think he can still turn down the 40, the 14. And if he's not one of the creditors who's not paid, because he's one of the biggest ones, he can potentially turn it down and then he'll get nothing. They're running everything. When he doesn't have a say in anything, but he could fuck us over in that sense. You didn't miss anything, mate. It could be me playing in it badly. I've had a day on my own. It doesn't help. But Administrators are doing the full day-to-day running of the club, everything, right? DC doesn't have a say in nothing. None of the money goes to DC. When it comes to the final sale, they can get everything agreed, but sometimes if one creditor doesn't agree, you have to figure how you sort that out, kind of thing. You've got to make sure that all the creditors who are getting in, say, in the kind of call, they all have to agree to either kill the debt or take something out of it. That's the thing. So everyone's got to agree. Bob might be better at this. No, I think everyone with common sense wouldn't give DC anything unless they won't buy us, and they should give him at least 100 million to buy Sheffield United. It doesn't sound like they're great at their end. When we spoke earlier, you would come for... Yeah, I had. Ian and all, how late am? You are roughly 50 minutes late. Yeah, I'm probably near the end, Adam. How does the bidding process work? Does the high bidder win, or can lower bid be better? I believe... Okay. I believe sometimes I believe someone quote me from Andrew might know, but I'm pretty sure Chris did say something about high bidder sometimes will win. Where is the messages I had last night? Let's have a look. Let me have a look. Sorry, I've had so much stuff today speaking to this person. Let's have a look. Jesus Christ, why is this all out of whack? No, wrong chat thing. I speak to too many people on too many different chat things. Don't do that. Save a look. Yeah, they got to go with the better offer, not the better buyer. There you go. Yeah, thank you. I thought he said they got to go with the best offer, not the best buyer. Sadly, not late at all. No, not late at all. At the end of the day, it's the highest bidder because they glorified Baylor to the cup. Pretty much. They are glorified Baylor to the cup, but they're doing a good job. I assume that all he has to do with paying off creditors. You got to remember, whoever coming in is paid off Chancery bad debt to buy the club. Do you mind? Dreaming here. But yeah, it's that whole kind of thing with it at the moment where it's got to be interesting to see what happens. You got to remember, whatever happens, like I said earlier, they have to go through this fit and proper person test. And yes, they let some bad apples in the past, but I think they are getting so much tighter on it now that they are needing to do so. So it'll be interesting. Because surely if the highest bid of the best creditor would be best for the admin perspective. But memes are the best bits. Yep. Neighbours said no. Detention for you naughty boy is a punishment. You have to shine the elephants in the don. If you lose them, I didn't see a thing. Yeah. The noise will be good making bangers. Not Dicko means they're not. Just tell you. That was actually quite good. Well done. But I think the thing you got is at the minute that can't polish dead. I think the thing you got at the minute is that, look, let's look at the positive, right? The positives are the big one. DC isn't in control or doing anything, right? Not doing anything. right? Which is great. The team is getting there in performances. They are playing okay, but it's still not great. We need quality and we need quantity. We don't have a bench. If we had a bench, we could have something a little bit different. Losing all your goals in one season was an absolute nightmare, right? Generally, it was an absolute nightmare losing all our goals in one season, right? Just not what you need. You lost all your pace in the same transfer window as well. Kasama, Masaba, Josh, all gone. Your pace gone. You look at the situation with us raising money. It sounds like we are starting to have the situation where that £1 million hole they said they had looks like it might be starting to do so. If there's a bidder they prefer, they can tell them they need to up their bid, but if they don't, it will go to hype it. There you go. Isn't it brilliant to see how the light-hearted chat is? It's lovely, isn't it, mate? It's really nice to see. Wait, you're saying when the Jack, go away, go be ill, knob. Yes, I did say that. Shut up. Go be ill. Go hug a radiator or something. There's a lovely firework with your name on. That was mean. Sorry, mate. But it's one of those things where you've got to be really careful with who comes in. The administrator thinking about earning a bit more money by standing at the gate. He's collecting unpaid council tax. Was it just a rumour wind after leaving? I heard that. I don't know. I think he's having a lot of time. Sorry. Just an update. Mental health 4.5 to you lot. We Wednesday family. Even if we do disagreements sometimes. Yeah, mate. I'll just say this now. My entire community is bloody fantastic. We will support everyone as they are down. We will help you get back up. We will help you start to go again. And it's one of those things where you have to have a community like this to help one another. We sort out a lot of the people at times where we need to, but we got the situation where we will help people. We've had it in the past where people have come in and said they're depressed, and we tried to get them to go speak to people, and then afterwards they come in and they said, I've gone the boat, something, thank you for that. So we try our best to help people. So there's a lot of lovely fireworks with your name on too. Yeah, but probably if I do it, I land on the floor. He probably missed his mate Palmer and Bannon. Yeah, more than likely. Bob says something cancel worthy. Nope. Hey Tom, how you doing? See, I was laughing at work out. The grin is a yes. And no, it wasn't saying, oh god, that would be even more cut than Bob. Yep. Also, Jack, Worko, what are the sooner you need to do? Wish Bob a happy birthday. Bad friend. Doesn't wish friends happy birthday. That's one way of getting plastered off. Jesus Christ, get a leaf blower. I like the way you think. Windows 8 setting him up for keep him off. True. Oh god, that video didn't think it was me you was laughing at, so no worries, mate. Yeah. Not been on the sodding internet all day. Well, pay your bill then you have internet. Or did you have to make sure the hamster was working to make sure it worked? God, people complaining about he's not had internet and he's shouting at me as well. Oh. Now you have no internet. I'm mean. I'm mean. I'm going to get a Snapchat message from him. Raging. You even thought of having a punk. I got a puncture Facebook page, mate. I have actually got a Facebook page. I want to try and get the Discord going a little bit more. Give me a minute. I've got to do this. You're gonna be raging at me. And he's annoyed because he was typing something funny too, so he missed his typing opportunity. Jack, if you're watching, if you want to tell the people what you were going to say, I will play it on my phone and you can say it down the microphone, mate, via the messages. So just send me a voice note and you can say it. Have a good one, mate. Have a good one. Go watch some of the football tonight. It should be good. Also, look at, again, who said it earlier? Look at how happy we all are. We're having a laugh. We're being able to do stuff. It's lovely. To be fair, I think you're still hearing him type. Oh, you mean? Let me turn my keyboard off so it doesn't do anything. You mean this noise? The man with the loudest keyboard ever. Good God, when I was younger, we didn't get inside toilet unit until I was 10. You guys complained with no internet. Exactly. He sent a voice. He's actually sent a voice note. Is this Hang on. Is this safe to put on a stream? Let's see what he says. Yes, it is. Right, okay. Oh, my own voice. Hang on. Because I'm using this to do my thingy. Let's have a look. Today, Apple.
Listen, I was taking a leaf out of our great Lord and Saviour, the exiled tuna shareholder, and just cutting off access to something that I need, even though it was greatly needed. But no, I needed to save some money. I almost did an impression of him there and got cancelled.
There you go. There is a Discord server, mate. I've got one. I'll put it in the link. Give me a moment. Who got my Discord? Who's on my Discord? Who knows my Discord? Where is it? Invite. Copy link. There you go. If you want to jump in. There's been a Discord for ages. I'm just really I'm just really bad at not managing it as such. I forget I got it. I really forget I got it at times, which is really bad of me, sadly. Hey, Dan just joined. Dawson. He sent another voice note.
See, I'd love to put a link right now, but you've timed me out, you bastard.
You want to know how long you timed out for, Jack? 10 minutes. What you get for being late? There's something that rhymes with that, but I'm not going to say it. That's the Discord I will go for. Yep, go for it, mate. To be fair, mate, I forget I've got it. Oh, mate, I could have timed you out that time when I timed you out for 24 hours because I didn't understand the seconds. If you don't remember that, that was funny. But yeah, it's one of these. Get the likes up, by the way, people. The 49 viewers and 27 likes. Right, how do you think we're going to do tomorrow? Let's have a little bit of football chat before we end it. Because I've been going for a while. I don't know if Jack will be able to come back in. I joined in that. That's the one. I remember it now. I remember it because we were all trying to do it. Let's have a look. And by the way, is there any way you want to improve the Discord? Please tell me. Please tell me how you want to improve it. Because I like that. I like to have you guys, the community, some feedback, how you would like it to be, how we can improve it. Oh, look, Jackie speaking. Shall we see what he's got to say?
Yes, here's how you can improve the Discord. Stop forgetting it fucking exists!
Do you think he's a little bit angry? I really need to do a Jack stream during the I really need to do a Jack stream during the international break, don't we? We need to just have a Jack and Jake stream again and just have this man go irate. We haven't done one of them for a while. I think we'll nick it to one. Jackie crying, Twitch. Is Worker going to give you Feng Shui brother now and not beat you 6 months? I don't know. My tinnitus might go away if he stopped beating me for 6 months. We all love Jack. He's here. He's having a DC style forum rant. He went quiet. Why was he quiet?
Oh, your tinnitus might go away, might it?
we might need to send out some we might have to send out some like missing photos for Jack, because Jack's missing in action. We'll lose 3-0 to the Saints, I reckon. I see more tumbleweeds than Worker stream. Hoping for a draw. I'm hoping for a draw. Thing is, I don't know. They just lost the manager. They don't have a new manager in yet. If they had a new manager in, I would probably be going, we could nick something here. Or try, if they had a new manager, I think we'd get bad. I think it can be really hard. You really need to continue laughing at him. It's really helping his anger out. Jack needs to go play some FM26. Worko, have a bowl of shreddies and knit and nanas. Jack is going insane. I know how to annoy Jack. I know exactly how to annoy Jack. Oh, I can't do it. I'll get copyright striked. Oh, damn it. I know how to annoy Jack. And I can't do it. Yes, I can. Captain Pugwash, Jack. I've had Bannon shooting long range all week in training. Only way we're going to get it. What about the Kitman sale, man? You put something in the Discord. Let's go have a look. Hey, Adam. Yeah, it's dead in my Discord. I know it's dead.
You were going to play the Captain Pugwash theme, weren't you, you psychopath? I knew it! I knew it!
Oh, Lloyd. Oh. We really need to send a surf man for Jack, don't we? One if Danny wishes he waited. I was thinking that the other day, Andrew. I was thinking that the other day. Not worth checking. Everyone send Worko Captain Pugwash beam. Ubbo just scored for me on definitely. It'll make him cry. It's not worth checking. You just did a cat going, no people. Yeah, I know there's no people. That's the point of me going, hey, here, people. I'm trying to get more people in. By the way, this is going to sound really weird. I had a theory today, and it's an odd one, and it was about Twitch streamers. Twitch streamers are just little cults, and they've got like their own flock and parish kind of thing. I thought about this the other day. I don't know where it came from. I've been on my own all day. It's the first time I've had like time to myself kind of thing. Where's that pic of them in a cheerleader house that you know he likes that pic? He's staring at a mobile buff setup, guys. You need to get people back in. Oh, look, I'm back. You're an idiot. Oh, look, you're not. You're an absolute idiot. Change one letter, you might be right. It's fun picking on Sick Boy. Forgot how much fun it is. Sorry, I couldn't resist. You dumbass. This is all the time you ban me in your streams. Or timed me out because he has a lot. The meme timeouts I deserve. Yes, you do. Does anyone know when Bernard will be back? Middle of December, I believe it was, Ian. Muted for 6 years. Yeah, they do. But yeah, middle of December, I think is when he's back. But I worry about Bernard. I'll be brutally honest. I do worry about Bernard because I don't know if he's going to be the same player when he comes back. That kind of injury kind of changes a player a little bit. Because they might not go into certain tackles as the fear. It's more the mental side of that injury than the actual injury. It can get worse, the injury, if you don't have it done right. But the mental side has got to be right as well. Because you might have tackles where you wouldn't normally go in for, and then you do. Oh, by the way, I want to put this here for you all, by the way. I have been toying with the idea doing a live stream with Worko where it's 2 idiots and 1 farm. Let me know if you would like that. Let me know if you'd like that as a kind of a series. Just something of that nature where we can kind of mess about a little bit and just kind of like see how we go and how it go badly. I think it would have, I think it would have a lot of arguments. Jack, he's back. Hi, back. The OP, don't you dare. Who Caleb? What you gonna do? Unplug your microphone. Can you imagine me and Jack having an argument about a field, and Jack or me has not left the tractor running? It's like done. But yeah, I'm toying with the idea. I need Jack to may need to buy some DLC for it, because I want to do the Highland map that just come out. Or there's another one called Saxon that could be good. Let's just hope they haven't just taped his feet up on the... Wait. From what it sounds like, he's had very good surgery and it's done well. It's just about getting him back on the tape. We won't know how successful it was until he gets on the grass. Until he gets on the grass, we won't know. So that's the biggest problem. What was that? The scientist who co-discovered the structure of DNA has died. Oh. DNA man died. But yeah, you got to think about it here that we need players. Like, The one thing we could do with this ruling from the FL happening sooner than later. Worker, you have to sing. I got a brand new combine house and I'll give you the key. Yeah. And I will find the entire song for you to sing, Jack. Because it's not just that. New FM on a new engine, mate. Going to me. It's going to be buggy as hell, sadly. That's what happens when you start having to change things and go for an engine you've been on for years and years and years. Oh, no, dear. Yeah, it was a bit like that. I'm carefully considering the business potential of you and Worko farming together, and that for a reason I'm out. I get that. Can you plant potatoes so we have something to lift it? We do. You can do potatoes, actually, I think. That was such a oh no anyway meme. It kind of was. Why? Because when they still have DC and Chelsea, we'll back off. Just go to the editor. I think in one of my saves on FM, I had it that I started the save and DC died. Whoop, whoop, Worko had a combine accident. Oh no, here comes the boo-boo cars. Here comes the water trucks, and here comes the wee-woos. Oh, FM have removed DC. Oh, nice. They have removed him. Nice. It's some random bloke called Jeremy or something on my other save. Oh dear, Jack. So the reason Jack didn't turn up, Jack has turned into an FM widow, or what he would say if he had a partner. So he's handed very sad right now. And we're in animation too. He saved the owner of the club for 100 years. But yeah, I've been streaming for like 1 hour, 16 minutes. Jesus Christ. I've been streaming for a long time. I could keep going here, by the way, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to bore you guys wasting your time watching my time. Punky. Oh, I don't even want to read that, Adam. I really don't want to read that. Oh, God. No. No. Oh, thank you, by the way, guys. This has been an excellent stream tonight. Maybe we should call it after workout. Just call it Guff Farms. Been a great stream, Franjo. It's been a good laugh. Thank you, mate. This is what it's all here for. It's all about having a laugh, having a chill, and I like doing these. We will try and do during the international break. Let's do some trucking. We haven't done that in a long time. We'll do some trucking and stuff and do that. Yeah, bugger off. I'm starving now anyway. The sample keyboard rattle and Worko shouting tinnitus and put them in the chip. Have a good one, Jazz. Speak to you on Monday. Or Saturday when we do game. I feel a bit now. I think the thing we got is let's take these jokey moments we're having now as we're in good moods. We weren't like this a month ago. A month ago, these were so hard to do. We are now able to have a bit of a laugh, a little bit of a joke, and we're able to be a bit human. And for me, that's all I've ever wanted to have the community be, is like-minded Sheffield Wednesday fans, having a good laugh, talking about the club we love, having opinions about different things. We all have them. And it's just how we're going to do it. Remember how we thought the club would be without dictator? Yep. Don't forget your Stevie Wonder glasses. Don't worry, I have got my Stevie Wonder glasses. You know what? Just so people don't think it, Stevie Wonder glasses on. Jesus Christ, they really do block out a lot of light. But you know what they're great for, though? They're great for blocking out. They're great for blocking out the haters. Sorry, Jack. He's gonna go absolutely ape shit. I think on that bombshell, we will call it a night. Unless Jack got some parting words with them. Jack, you got some part. If you got any parting words with them, speak now or forever hold your peace. He has.
Blocking out the haters. Live, laugh, love, besties.
That was cringe. At least I didn't say it like that.
That was you. That was you. I hope you're happy. That was you. That's exactly what you sounded like.
More Shane McGowan than Stevie Wonder. Yeah, in a little bit, mate. Aaron Pump, have you been here all the time? I would have timed him out. I can't get on the desktop. You can't get on the desktop? Oh, okay. Have a look. I think my non more black shades rather more to disguise the colour of my eyes in those tastes. Have a good one, weirdo. on that bombshell, good night, everyone. Yeah, we'll speak to you in the next one. Have a good evening and we'll speak to you soon. Bye. I will when I find the button.